Good morning, everybody. Yes, I am out here bright and early. Oh my gosh. So I'm out here in the garden and I really needed to get my fall bed ready. I'm going to grow some beets this year. The carrots are all done and the garden's actually looking pretty sad and the sun is really bright. So I'm going to turn this so I'm in the shade just a little bit. Ouch. That didn't really help. Well, there we go. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is good. So I'm getting this bed right here. And this was the bed that had the zucchini. It had the beans in it. And then it had an eggplant in the end. So I'm prepping it to get my beets ready. And I've already tilled it. And let me show you guys. So I bought this early spring. This tiller. It's called a garden weasel. Man, this thing is awesome. Look at it. So you can take the tines off, and you can either do like in between a row, you can do one, you can do two, you can do three. It's awesome. So I tilled up the bed already, and I planted my seeds, my beet seeds, and I put 2 packages in there because you're supposed to weed them out. And then I broadcast it, and then I had some leftover potting soil and some leftover regular black soil. So I put that on top it's supposed to have like a 1/2 inch of soil on top of the beets. So yeah, I'm excited. And my next thing I need to do is I need to get it wet because the sun's coming up and I really want them to start germinating because the temperatures at night are getting cooler. So I'm using my plastic to make a mini greenhouse like I did last year, which it works perfect, guys. It really does. So let me get the hose out. We'll get this all watered and I'll show you how I put the plastic on. Okay guys, so I got this good and wet, and we don't want to overly soak it because we have cooler temperatures at night. So we definitely don't want our water to freeze with our little seedlings in it. So my next thing is just cover it up with plastic and let's get going. Okay guys, so I got the plastic on and I really like these spring clamps. They work really well, and I leave them out in the rain and they still work from year to year. I've had them about 3 years now, and they work. I know I should probably take them in the winter time, but I really like to use them to hold the plastic down or hold plants on trellises and stuff like that, and they work really good. So we got our beet bed all ready, guys. So now we just need to wait for them to germinate pretty much. And with the sun still coming up in the mornings, it should do okay. They actually should germinate with maybe 3 or 4 days. So we'll be looking for that. And that is done. So let me show you what else we got going on in the garden. So our pepper bed over here, I still have jalapenos and stuff coming. I'm leaving them. I'm going to get what I can out of it, and then I will definitely can them. I still have little, these are those cherry peppers. I still have some banana peppers coming on, which I picked some, right here. I picked some and put them in my jardinera the other day. Yesterday morning, came out here at like 3 in the morning and picked peppers for my batches, which was great. I mean, how great is that you can come out in your garden. And I still have bell peppers coming, which this pepper plant really took off just about 3 weeks ago because he was kind of spindly, didn't really get a whole lot at first. And then I have a couple more. I got a couple of chiles coming. So, and I also have, check this out, a volunteer cherry tomato plant. Well, I'm just letting it grow, guys, so we'll see. And the sunflowers, those are about done as well. You can see over here, I got them drying on the fence already because they stopped really. Wow, they were here and then they were done. So we got those guys all drying out on the fence, and they're drying really good. You can see if I tap it, they're getting pretty dry. So that's good. So then I have a couple left. They weren't quite done blooming, so then I'll be ripping that out. But the tomatoes are still coming. I mean, they're green, and I've been trimming them to promote them to turn. But look at this. We got tomatoes everywhere still. Look at all these. And we got cherries. Cherries are still coming as well. It's amazing. And then that brings us to cucumbers. Look, we still have buds on our cucumber plants. It's crazy. These did awesome this year. I had so many cucumbers, which, look at, we still got baby cukes on there. Oh, and look at this guy. You can tell it's really starting to frost in the mornings. Yeah, he all shriveled up. Wow. Yeah. And the leaves are turning. But they did great. I have to say that this year. These were some really good, some of these were pickling, and then I just didn't let them grow. See, look at, here's some more. Still coming on. Look at these. Got buds. Oh, wow. And then the tomatillos are doing great. I have 3 bags to make green salsa, which they're not done yet. So, and we lost our Brussels sprouts, yeah, to the bugs. These green beans did great, and we actually did get some really small ears of corn, which I was so happy, guys, because it was the first year that we grew corn, and I just actually ripped them up 2 days ago. But the corn did great, and the chickens loved them, and we only got like 2 little ears out of them, but you know, it was a start. So that is the garden. You can see it at an overall. She's pretty much dwindling down. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I know, when the end of the season comes, guys, it is pretty darn sad. And I got some boxes and wood to burn yet today. So, but we've been cleaning up around the property. And let me show you what we got going on for this space. So this space here is really just wasted. There's so many trees and just nothing land, really. So we're going to extend the garden from this post here all the way to the corner of the shed, and we're gonna make it garden next year. Yep. So yeah. So that'll be the next project, which I'm really excited about it, because then we can make full beds of just one type of garden vegetable, which I'll love, instead of trying to share it with you know, with something else. And then all this is going to be garden beds. This is a lot of space. If you're really looking at it from like right here, from the corner of the shed, that's a lot of space from that tree to put all kinds of beds in there. And then this section here is a lot of space, and then from here to here, it's really wide open to the back fence. So that'll give us a lot more room to grow stuff. And you guys can see I got my gutter on. No downspout. No downspout. But I had to put a cover on this barrel because a ground squirrel got in there and the little guy died and drowned. And I felt so bad. So I put one of these little gutter guards on there, which it'll be good to keep leaves and stuff out when I do attach the downspout there. So, but that is on, and it looks really good. And then I'll have a downspout for this barrel too, which I have to make a lid for that guy yet. So that's it. And our onion beds, this one was an onion bed, and you can kind of see there's still some onions in here, but the chickens got in here, man, and they just ravished them. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, they ate the tops and stuff off, and they dug in there. And then this is my asparagus bed, which he did not like all the rain from not having a downspout. So he really got hammered too. So next year I got some more seeds, and I will fix this up. I'll put a little bit more dirt on this and button it up. And then this onion bed, same thing, got really ravished. You can see there's some onions left in there. There's still a couple growing, so I just kind of left them in there just to see what they would do, and they're doing okay. And that brings us to this behemoth tomato, our last tomato plant over here, and he's still producing. Still got a couple of tomatoes on there. Nothing big though. All right, and then I put the fences back up to the ladies back here. I close this back off, and I cut this out so I could get to this. And look at that. Yep. Those little girls are laying. Isn't it exciting? Oh, my hands are filthy from planting the beets, but that's okay. And we keep this one in here so that they know to lay in here, and it's been working really great. So that is awesome, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving that. And they're just getting all kinds of treats and stuff. And then that brings me to the back fence. We put the back fence back on as well. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I would love to get a couple meat birds next spring, but I don't know how small batches that you can buy them. So I have some research to do. Yeah. And then I have these to make more raised beds for the extension next year. And that brings us to the pool. I mean, it still looks good, it's still blue, but the leaves in that are starting to fall. So yeah, it's sad once it starts turning cold, guys. Man, it's like you know that fall is here, and it's on a vengeance, really. Oh, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay, guys, so that's what we got going on today. And thanks for watching. And it's good to see you guys. I know I've been so busy. I've been canning too, so I just had to get a video out so you guys could see my bright and shiny face, guys. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.